Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Should do a greedier. Let's do a Cain greedier. You gotta tick the box. It's like you get a survey. You gotta tick the box that says, I'm not interested in doing this survey. SJCB 9QFH. Latch key. I like it. I know there's two keys that come out of it. Oh, that's the scary part right there. Is do you wanna take a laser lowers your damage. Before we took latchkey, we should have gone into the curse room, I think. It's really almost like it's the toughest decision I've ever had to make in my life. Did we take technology 2 right off the bat? It should lower our damage to like 2.8, which is no good. I'll tell you what, first, we know we're gonna lose the Spirit Heart probably regardless. Let's go check this out. Ended up being trash. That's life. I think I'm gonna take it. Why am I gonna take it? Because I think we gain more from being able to hit multiple enemies at once than we lose from losing all the damage. Now it's gonna be a big difference. Like, you know, for a long time I've talked about there's a couple of archetypes to Isaac runs. There's like Isaac runs that are really good against multiple enemies. That's how I would describe this one, at least relative to the enemies that we're facing here at the start. But the trade-off is that it's also going to be much, much weaker than our vanilla run would have been against one single foe that has a lot of HP. But certainly, you know, for fighting like a lot of flies, we're winning right now. But time will tell whether this decision was right. But you know what? I'm really impressed, if nothing else, that I actually basically called the amount of damage that we would have when it was over. It shows you know, I've been putting in time at the Isaac library. Making it known. I wanna improve my book knowledge of the game. 'Cause you can't play by feel forever, you know? We gotta come into the era of advanced stats. I'm over here, oh, I don't know, Dion Phaneuf passes the eye test, and you're going, look at his Corsi, and I'm like, Corsi? More like, bore me, because that's what you're doing right now. It's a bad look, dude. It's a bad look. So it might seem like a not great situation, and I would agree. But there are bonuses to what's going on for us right now. One of those bonuses is, we already have keys, so we're actually saving, I would say 5 cents this floor, 5 cents on the next floor. We're also fighting a very untanky enemy right here. We should definitely focus on taking him out, because the spiders will just get dusted, you know, in the process of normal business. Probably. Shouldn't have stood there. We got a pin coming, I think, as well. So these are both fairly ideal enemies for us to take out with low damage and piercing shots, especially pin, to be honest. And especially if we can catch him like that right there. Larry Jr. would have been better, but we got 2 of the least tanky enemies in the game. Boss-wise, at least. After this, we'll go buy something. I'm tempted, but also scared, because I don't really want to buy pajamas, because the spirit hearts that we get from pajamas are going to be gone anyway. It seems like, eventually, at least. It seems like it would be smarter to buy something that will stick around, you know? Something that provides us with a statistical bonus. So I think what I'm actually going to do is spend 3 cents on a heart, because you don't know what we're going to fight here early on. He's not spawning any more enemies, so let's dust his detritus first. Take him out. Still relatively non-tanky, but it is going to take us a little while here. Trying to make sure we bait him into rising into situations that are deleterious for him personally here. And we've saved money on Spirit Hearts. I just think those Spirit Hearts, I'd rather get something that has a permanent benefit for us, as opposed to something that, you know, will keep us alive, but do we need something to keep us alive right now? Maybe yes, maybe no. Come on. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You shouldn't be alive right now. We are going to take the damage increase. Takes us basically back to our vanilla stats. And now we're kind of banking on the idea that one of our rooms on the next floor will have some kind of HP. You might be saying, why not get pajamas now? I would much rather get anything that gives us a permanent increase. But I might be barking up the wrong tree. I think Box of Spiders is okay. Magic Mush saves us. I don't think we needed to be saved, so to speak, but it saves us, dude. I will go to the curse room because we have a half red heart in there. We gotta be very careful about taking damage, though. I would like to purchase a bomb, please. I'm also gonna be a huge idiot, and I'm gonna buy something that's gonna lower our damage even further, but drastically increase our rate of fire. Matchbook and meat. These are items that we essentially asked for. Give us HP plus something else, because now with matchbook, we get the bomb. The bomb allows us to get a spirit heart. Pretty good use of 7 cents, I think. We'll also get this bomb. This bomb allows us to get a magician card. Not that good, admittedly. We might also want to leave this floor by taking Jar of Flies, which... Oh, I stepped on the button. What are you doing? We might want to leave this floor by taking Jar of Flies. It's just a matter of opinion, I guess, whether you think it's better or worse than Box of Spiders. Box of Spiders, if it's ever going to be good, this is the time. So, I'm fairly for it. And I'm hesitant to spend money mildly upgrading an item that we got for free, more or less, you know? But we're actually crushing it right now. Homing tiers are a big help. So this just goes to show you, like, if we can finesse our way into actually having homing tiers long term, this run is probably sorted for us. Maybe not in record time, but pretty well. The fire rate increase was huge for us as well. We're already up to 24 cents with a couple of bonus ones back here. Yeah, we just have, like, the perfect situation for dealing damage. Let's see if we can add to that right now. Blank rune. Blank rune. One of them was Algiz, which dropped another blank rune. This one was Dagaz, and it dropped another blank rune. That was Ehwaz, did not drop another blank rune. 26 cents. I think we're happy with Jar of Flies. Or sorry, happy with Box of Spiders. Let's save our money. And again, try to focus ourselves on getting something a little bit more Kaiser Permanente. I don't know, I believe it's an American loan company, aka a bank. Might contribute towards Beelzebub. Dude, Cat of Nine Tails is a very nice damage upgrade. And we actually have the luxury of buying something right off the cut here if we want it. We'll also take a key and a spirit heart for the cost of a single bomb, please. I don't want either of these. These items kind of stink. I could do with a Yera rune, but if we're going to use Yera, like, well, if we're going to hope that blank rune turns out to be Yera, we should use it on money instead. Blood Clot is probably close to being a takeable item here. I'll take Champion Belt as well, instead, because I'm lame. And now maybe we go blank card, blank rune, and just save... Well, I guess we would have to take enough money to buy blank card, but... That was not my spider. This is a pretty classic combo. Why am I letting myself take so much dumb damage? This is a pretty classic combo. Obviously, like a better card, or at least a card that's more of a known quantity would be better, but... For now, this is almost enough for me to feel confident in the victory, like, right off the cut. So only take 5 cents. Get blank card. Also leaves us Mama Mega, not interested. It was Yera. That's just basically the luckiest thing of all time. Now, there's no destructive blank rune that could kill that for us. So if we get another charge, like if one of these champions, if we get one, drops a battery charge or something like that, we could Yera again. But even still, that was like a... Maybe like a 6 or 7 cent roll on blank card there, which is pretty good. Certainly nothing to be complaining about at the very least. Excuse me, sir. I believe you're in my way. Let's just see what we get in our deal with the devil first. Because you never know, right? Like, maybe after this fight, things will look very slightly differently for us, and we'll have a different approach that we want to take. Like, if we get, what's the word? Why do I keep forgetting this particular item? What's the one that gives you all the spirit hearts and also fear shot and raises your damage by 1.5? If we get that item, which apparently is in a portion of my brain afflicted by some kind of terrible virus, might look at things a little differently. Instead, obviously, we were fighting Krampus. I gotta look this up. Fear shot plus 1.5 damage. Devil deal items afterbirth. This, if I don't do it, it's gonna bug me. I know everyone in the comments is going blah, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm like, ugh. I gotta figure it out for myself. There we go, Abaddon, of course. Abaddon couldn't go home if I wanted to. Classic ABBA song. Abaddon, ABBA song. And I'll stop this, please. We're worried about you. Okay, 18 cents. I'm gonna try for the roll. Obviously, Dead Bird gives you something. Not Dead Bird. D20 gives you something. But I'm going to take Bloody Penny. Because I think Bloody Penny is just a really good item to have for the Ultra Greed fight. What do we need to carry this through the Ultra Greed fight at this point? I actually think the answer is not that much. The answer may surprise you. I don't like Broken Modem. I do like Growth Hormones. That's not Perthro, sadly. We did get a Spirit Art for using it, so it seems still pretty great. Tarot Cloth is probably a must-take, but you gotta look at this. You don't have to stick with it forever, and obviously we're not going to, but you have to look at it, because it could end up being, well, sadly we did just get rid of our option there, but, yeah, you have to look at it, because if it's 2 of diamonds, you can buy everything in the game. It wasn't 2 of diamonds, unfortunately. It was 2 of hearts. Which, with Nun's Habit, maybe could have created a situation where I would have been set anyway, but... You know what? Step on this for a second. I'm gonna try to turn Broken Modem into a good item. It's Ehwaz. Basically trashed here. It's probably so much more advantageous for us to try to double the money instead. But we've already doubled the money. That's old hat in today's day and age. You know, ditch that 0, get with the hero of trying to reroll Broken Modem into an item that could be random. Why would you want unlimited money to buy whatever items you want when instead... Step on the button, please. I know we're sacking our black card here, but when instead you could get one item you don't get a choice of. That's the Gauze there. Still good. Okay, let's see what we got for sale. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe the D20 is actually awesome. Because, well, we've already left it, but... I think, yeah, maybe you forgo Blank Rune just to get it maximum charges. But now that we have D20, or if we had gone D20 with Bloody Penny, we actually would get a consumable out of most of the pennies we picked up, and then could reroll that consumable instead of rerolling the pennies to begin with. It probably would have been better for us to do. We're not going to stick with 2 of clubs forever. The idea is that this represents a fairly easy opportunity, I think, for us to get to 99 bombs or close to it. Because we actually only need to get to 24 bombs. 25, technically, but if we get to 24, if we get over 20, basically, I will just pop 2 of clubs with Tarot Cloth, and it'll leave us pretty much set. Yeah, you're taking some not great damage. Dude, there is a battery charge potential, though. I see that. We kind of need... Well, there will be no battery charge tonight. 4 of these guys, huh? You can see, like, damage still leaves a little to be desired. Where did you come from, good sir? You gotta go for the Guppy Dream, even though it only leads to potential disaster. Like, where are we on this run? The womb? Yeah, that might have been a stupid idea. Alright, I'll tell you what. I mean, we don't have another charge, so just pop 2 of clubs. Grab this. Grab your HP. Get the heck out of town. We got 16 bombs now. Even 16 is probably more than we need. We're gonna grab a 5-cent key. We're ready for the next floor. Should have waited, technically, to see if it was a 3-cent key, but you know, it happens. It's my mistake. Okay, Depression. Not a great item, I think. Cracker Jacks, much more excited about this because does give us the trinket potential. So I'm thinking, last floor we played around. We had some goofs. Wouldn't recommend it. This floor, we're getting double Tarot Cloth because we got Berkano and Ehwaz there, I think. Or not Ehwaz, Berkano and Hagalaz there. This floor, we should focus on trying to get the doubled money. Like if we can double our Yara runes, or if we can get a Yara rune, or 2 Yara runes, which would also be incredible. Pair throw. And we got another blank rune out of it, which I'll just use, which I think that one's... Oh god, what's going on? I think there was a Yara in there. This... Okay, we've hit critical mass. It's too much. And by too much, I mean it's amazing. And here we are again. This is, you know, breaking greed mode for the 3,000th time, more or less. Not bad. I mean, this is why greed mode is fun in spurts. And if it hits, it's gonna hurt. I don't even want PhD. I will take Jesus Juice. Small damage upgrade. I think then go for a reroll. We have essentially, for now, it looks like we have unlimited money. So I will just keep buying. Oh, I don't know. No. I will keep buying items that provide almost any value. I don't know why I'm saving my bombs. We do, like, want to avoid walking into Ehwaz territory. I'm just looking for, like, a single Yara. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Alright. I mean, Pop-A-Fly might give us Beelzebub, so... No, not quite. Everything else, who cares? Keep giving some money here. And we're done on money, but we do have Tears upgrade. Pretty good. Fungi as well. We'll take 9 volt. Gives us a quicker charge. Spider mod's okay. Car battery seems like outrageously good in this situation. There's like Pair Throw, the Gauze. I don't even know what else showed up in the interim period there. Maybe we should... You know, it's actually fine, but I do feel a little stupid. Alright, let's take... We can't do anything with the Tears upgrade, I think. We accidentally walked down through one of the Ehwaz holes, which actually makes perfect sense. So, we'll take Halo. We'll probably take Starter Deck. I don't think we want the D8 in this situation. And honestly, you should just get the Magician ready. Because with the Magician, we're going to do so much damage. Not as good against an enemy like Ultra Greed, who's easy to hit regardless, but still worth something, I think. And then we're really just throwing in as many blank card plays as we can. Try to get as much money as we can. Hopefully without, like, completely ruining the way the ground looks and making it extremely difficult for us to operate here. But we'll try to learn from our mistakes and handle everything after we finish with all the enemies. Because I don't want to miss a deal with the devil when we have this much HP. And we're creating, like, quite a lot of Ehwaz space. So I just want to be a little careful. I'm assuming we got fake pins of some variety. Skull X's or otherwise. It hurts me when you hurt me like that. I don't appreciate it. Might as well fight the final wave. I hate this wave. It's much better when we have the ability to, you know, just dust the enemies immediately. Berkano and Dagaz, I think, is what we got there. I don't even know. I think we're getting infinity blank runes every time. Because we're getting the doubled effect from the car battery and also maybe the doubled effect from Tarot Cloth. I don't know if they multiply or cross-mogenate or, you know, perform a modulo on each other, but either way, as long as it's between 2 adults, what do I care? You tricked me. Everybody gets 1. Leave the money, leave the money. You might need it. So, start throwing in some rerolls here. We don't really need a luck upgrade. We don't have to be choosy, but something more along the lines of synth oil is... I appreciate that. Thank you. Getting close to spun as well. I mean, a 7-cent HP upgrade essentially means we get another choice at an item pretty quick right after. Okay, we're gonna take this. That's spun. Decent damage increase for us, I think. Can't afford it. Take 1 cent. Head back. Aerowalk. My favorite Pokemon. Now, to start using blank runes. We got a potentially black market. Not a black market. And in the end, it's just Rainbow Baby. But it is a free item of essentially 0 value, but... Ansus. Whiffing on the Yeras here. Oh, that's a Yera. That's another Yera. Please. That's a Yera. No, it's a Degaz. Whoa, my power just went out for a second. Are we still alive here? Well, and maybe it's merciful that they're not hooking us up here.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Yera.
Okay, that's our final option there. No! Dude, the blank card is a blessing and a curse. That's my bad. Okay. We got the devil card, which is fine, and then we got blank rune, which we'll probably just use right off the bat. Just go straight for that. Just go for it. It was Degaz again? I guess we should have... We could have made a case for waiting. Let's put it that way. This is a super bummer, man, because we were potentially going to be able to buy at least a couple more items. And to be honest with you, like... Should be abundantly clear, but... We're not really killing it in the damage department against an enemy like Ultra Greed, but it is what it is. We should have no reason whatsoever to lose this, especially with the fact that every coin drops like a red heart for us. Obviously, we shouldn't have used blank card because we had Battery Baby. Dude, I've been making all sorts of like little mistakes. I need the money, please. Every time he hits me, I drop money. Every time I drop money, if I pick it up, I have a good chance to get red hearts. If you could just stay away from me, please. Do we have special bombs? We have just regular old bombs. Please. I think it's almost, and I do mean almost, in our best interest to borderline take damage again to pick up our pennies aggressively. I'm not really shy about this opinion, but I still, like, basically outrightly think this is the worst fight in this whole game. This is the reason that I find greedier mode kind of annoying. I know every time I come down here I get on a soapbox about, you know, mega armor or whatever, but I'm just like, I just don't like my great run becoming garbage artificially because I had the audacity to make it to the end of the game, you know? I'll digress. I'll attempt to digress. But you gotta recognize, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of duplicated commentary. We're talking about a, fight that's gonna take us 9 million years to complete, longer than the reign of the dinosaurs on planet Earth. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. So we're almost still at full HP, but that's not great, because it means we've actually lost a little here. Stop taking damage to get these. That was an incorrect assessment on my part. It means we've taken a little bit more damage than I would have liked. I'm just looking for coins. Every, like, extra injection of HP into this economy could be worth something for me. So every coin that gets created that he doesn't get to pick up is very valuable. Is it valuable enough to warrant taking a hit? No, that's where I think I was wrong earlier. But if we can just create money and then leave it on the ground, that's fine by me. Okay, so he's been torn. For PUBG terminology. Now, it should take 1 to 2 million years to kill this one. I wouldn't even necessarily suggest we're halfway through yet. I don't want to be there. Good. That was good, actually. Wouldn't say you got him on the ropes, but I think you know what you're supposed to be doing in this situation. You're supposed to be shooting. You know, the longer he spends in this attack, the better it is for everybody involved. When he jumps, you just don't want to go the exact way that he came from, which is a contrast to most enemies, which is why that pattern is kind of hard to break. And then when he shoots at you, you just go, all right, I hope I don't take damage here. There might be a better way. I'm assuming there's a better way out of that. And that, again, that attack, probably one of the few attacks in Isaac I actually feel no, where are you? There you, I got you. I feel no remorse when I get hit by the rock attack, because I just go, you know what? You gotta be a Biznap level god to not, or to be able to dodge the attack where the beams of rock come at you. I'm not at that level, and I'm okay with admitting that. We got him about half dead, and he has not made nearly that much progress against us. We appear to have him positively befuddled. Is this the strat? Perhaps it is. Just hanging out in the corner. Credence was right the whole time. That's a CCR song. Please. Stand still. And in the place where you are, now face and think about super armor, how we could rework it to be fun in the place where you are. I'm begging you, dude. You're actually dead, so have you considered just embracing your new identity as a dead boss? He's there. He's there. We got him. Keep it up. Get frozen. Your AI is broken. I lasered you, dude. Do not jump. You don't have the cojones. He's melted. Okay. We out. We got an unlock. Sack of Sacks. Great item, great song. Sack of Sacks. Okay, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.